Hello, hello everybody, how's it going? Geekling here. I am back in Genshin. I swear, it's like, I go through highs and lows with this game. Like, some versions look like I'm like, man, this is gonna be a slog. This is not one of those. I'm excited to be here today. And I'm also scared. I'm pulling for Arlecchino, guys, so I'm actually kind of grateful that they're not putting Farina directly after, because that would have been upsetting. Anyways, before I pull for her, I thought it'd be fun to do her test run. I've already done it, but I want to do it again just to really confirm my decision, you know? Is that Geekling? Huge fan. Hey! Look who's here. Let's go. I thought this might be like a good, you know, good time to appreciate. I really cannot believe that they really went and they made an animated short for her. Like, finally, they're getting some budget for this game. It's really good. Look at her design, though. It's so cool. Hey. Those shoes, I would die. She's just really slay, and I like it. With the comeback of Genshin, I also bring back my favorite bit. Hey. If you watch the trailer for Arlecchino's quest, well, I'm concerned about it. I'm not gonna lie. I am big concerned, you guys. I don't entirely understand how her kit works, but it's fun, I think. She does big numbers, and I appreciate that. Yippee! This. Ah. Let me tell you, snaps? Snaps are cool. I like snaps. Wow. Again. Yes. She's powerful, you guys. Hey. I'm eating Skittles in case you're wondering. Sweet. I won't say much. I'm worried. Let's just say that. I'm concerned about my children. They're not her children, they're my children, okay? I'm adopting them as of today. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're definitely going for it. My pity is still at like 0. I haven't pulled it all since Chiori, so we'll see. We'll see. People really sleep on how funny me saying that I eat Skittles, isn't it sad? Aww. It's okay. Alright. I think we're ready. My pity's at like 4 or something, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just try it. I don't really want her that bad. I don't want her. No. Never want her. Don't want her at all. I also lost to Bailu on Acheron. Oh no! I lost. I lost on Acheron as well. I got welt. They don't even pay me to say that. Dang. Free promotion out here. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, Lynette cons. Let's go. I definitely would like Lynette cons and Fremine cons. I don't play Xiangling. I'm not a Xiangling enjoyer, so preferably no Xiangling. But I'll take the other two. Especially Fremy. I love my boy. Alright. 10 out of 10 start. Yippee! I might not even get anything. I don't have enough to hit pity. Fremy. Look at him. He's so baby. I love him. And I'm really worried about him. I'm worried about all of them. It's giving that one trailer where Kazuha took on Raiden's blade. It's giving that. And everyone thought Kazuha was gonna die. I'm concerned. I am. The thing is that Bailu's the worst one I could have lost to. Wah. I want her. She's actually the only standard I don't have. I want to have her just for the sake of having her. More supports, you know? I'm missing a lot of them. Okay. 30? This is gonna be 30, I think. I'm not expecting much. I'm gonna be real. Okay, literally like the worst weapon. Cool. Who actually uses the bell? Let's be honest. No one. Ugh. Shungling moment. No. At least she gives me extra pulls. Because I have her C6'd. Not because she's terrible, but because I don't have Himiko. Ah, I see. So we're in opposite boats. Himiko was actually the first one I pulled. Alright, let's go. Wow. I might have to start dipping into my weapon funds. You got the bell? That's better than getting Arlecchino. Oh my gosh, is there a hidden meta that I don't know about? Alright, more Lynette cons. Let's go. A hidden meta. Should I put the bell on D-Luke? Is that the play here? Alright, one more and then I have to start dipping into my funds. Oh, wait, no! Wait! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's like 50? Oh no, now I'm nervous. Please, no, I've been losing so many 50-50s. Okay, this is actually the most nervous I've felt in a while. Okay. It's okay, guys. Just take a deep breath. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Please, no. Please, I'm so... It's not gonna be her. It's not. Oh, Fremi. Okay. The one time I'm okay with seeing a 4-star. The one time I'm okay. Normally that, like, freaks me out, but it's Fremi, so... I'm gonna freaking throw up on the spot. Crap, it's you again! I hate her. I hate her so much. She's my new pity killer, guys. She got me on Nuvilet, and now she got me here. I hate you, Dia. Nail in the coffin, I'm done with you, Dia. Get out of my face. I don't want to freaking see you anymore. Get out. No Kuching, you fell off. I know, it's crazy. I haven't pulled any Kuchings since you started watching. Streamer luck is fake. Oh, I'm mad. I don't like Dia, you guys. I officially hate her. Officially hate her. Alright. Wrong pyro woman, I know. I hate existing in this economy. C1 Dia, yay! I'm literally never gonna use Dia. Are you kidding me? I'm angry. Free Dia? No. That wasn't free. There was a high cost to that. More Fremicons. Yay. I'm upsetty spaghetti. I'm not gonna lie. Dia might be my new pity killer. Like, I got her on Nuvi's banner too. She's after me. And I'm not a fan of it. Madge. I'm Madge. Okay. Okay. Whoa! Sacrificial sword. Like, I don't have 5 billion of those. Why is she like this? I hate her. I hate her dumb face. Maybe I should start rooting for Dia 50-50. Please don't. She's one of the only ones I don't use. Please. Angry. Angry noises. Like, literally, I use most of the standard 5 stars. She's not one of them, you guys. She ain't one of them. Like, she's out here at the back. And she's gonna stay there. It's not like you use Kuching either. I know, it's her, Kuching, and Jean. Those are the 3 that I do not use. So I'm mangy. I'm mangy, to say the least.
Too slow.
Well, that's fun. Anyways. I hate it out here. Now I have to stare at her. Enable focused experience mode to avoid conflicts with other quests occupying locations or characters? Why haven't they added this sooner? Yes, please. I mean, I have barely any quests, so I doubt there's gonna be any conflicts.
Since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
It's been a while since I got to say Poisson. I do like jean. It's my favorite type of pants. Whose favorite type of pants is jeans? I'm not mad. I just want to know. I'm just saying. Alright. Are we? Yeah, we're in Fontaine. I was about to say, I'm like, are we in Fontaine right now? I need my Fontaine team. Okay, it's okay. We still have time, guys. I'll probably just do the thing where I wait until it's like, you know, close to the end of her banner. And we'll pull with whatever we've got left. I guess if we don't get her, I'll get Baiju at least. Finally. This is where I take my leave because I'm trying to dodge spoilers. Farewell and have fun. Thanks for dropping in to watch me suffer and cry. Alright.
Hey,
my
traveler.
boy. A sight for sore eyes. Hey, baby.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Yes. It's my child. Look at him. Tiny boy. Tiny boy. Hold in hands. See, why do I even want Arlecchino? She's causing them suffering. Letty. My baby.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion.
Indeed.
Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
Nah. He makes me happy. I love my boy. He's precious. Now that Kay is gone, I can cry about not seeing the Slacker last week. I know. Can't believe this. Maybe on Friday, maybe. Man, I've missed Lenny. He's one of my new faves. Poisson!
Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Why would he be performing here?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front. So
Hey,
Father arranged
Pat.
us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Poisson!
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Please tell me they are. I love them. I need them.
Yep. Along
Yay!
with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth.
Me
You may
wants
have noticed
to
Poisson
see
seems a bit
them.
more crowded than usual.
I have, like, honestly, up until Fontaine, I have not had such an aggressive love for a Genshin character. But these 3, I would die for them. I mean, there's a couple others, like, you know, Razor.
So you're saying nearly the entire
You know, there's some other
organization has moved to
babies, but
Poisson?
not like
Sounds
these
you ran into
guys.
way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
It's not the 2-y Paimon, come on.
Well,
It's confidential, Paimon.
Since the two of you are so curious,
Now, jump scare.
I can fill in the gaps.
Hey, bestie. At least you're here, Geekling. Kind of weird how you're here every stream, though. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. I know, I'm the ultimate stalker of this channel. I'm here every time.
scared Paimon half to death.
Yeah.
Father, you're here.
Yes.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know.
Yeah, let's not get
Probably
ourselves
super
involved with
confidential House of
more
the Hearts stuff,
problems,
right?
please.
We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
We need to stop helping these people with their issues. Don't we have a mission of our own to deal with? I'm just saying.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now.
Yeah. We're so genuinely concerned.
Of course. I can also understand your confusion.
She scares me.
Sending so many Fatui here to
She's so
Poisson, it's
two-faced.
only
I'm scared of
natural
her.
that some might suspect
Poisson!
an ulterior motive to be involved.
We still have a little bit of reservations against your organization, to be fair.
I understand.
Paimon
I'm
needs
well
to
aware
check in
you've
with the
had your
doctor.
fair
What
share
even
of
was that reaction
confrontations with the
speed?
Fatui in the past.
I know.
And I can't exactly
She reacted
guarantee
after
that
5
we'll
business
remain on good
days.
terms in the future.
We won't.
As for
We
right
won't,
now,
don't worry.
however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The
That
House of the
trailer
Hearth
says
could stand to be
otherwise.
more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past.
Yes, for sure. I love how done Linny looks. He's like,
As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
Of course it is.
What sort of rumor?
It's an internal matter. Tell me all about it. Yes, Paimon.
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding
phantom
away in the
child?
House of the Hearth.
Is it her? Is it Arlecchino? Is it? I got it. I've solved it already. I don't know. Ghost story, perhaps?
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
Speaking of child, isn't child in this version? I feel like I heard his silly voice in the trailer. Is the French dub still Poisson? That's a good question.
A spirit that should have long
That would be
ceased
funny
to
if it
exist
was.
is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to
babies.
investigate the situation.
Poisson!
I expect I should be able to track down
I'm not
the
gonna
spirit
forget to
fairly
say it.
quickly. After that, it's just
been a
matter
while
of
since we've been here.
resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all.
Well, that's great. I'm gonna leave you guys to that because I don't want to get involved in your messy business.
If you're
No.
curious, or if
Let me
you
take
still
the
have
babies
some
with me. We'll
concerns,
call
it
it
might be
good.
advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors.
Well, when you phrase it like that, I suppose I can stay. If it makes the babies happy. Imagine it's fish. I know. That would be so funny.
Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests.
Yeah.
I have some matters to attend to.
Yeah.
Of course, Father.
Yes. I'd much rather hang out with Lenny. He's my boy. My homeboy. I feel sad for the babies because, like, she's so scary. Imagine being raised by that woman. Bro. I'd be terrifying. Couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, I feel like I can finally breathe again. Yeah. That's what she does to people. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days. But why? Concern. Why is she father? Because she has mommy issues, so she won't go by mother. Is my guess. Based on her, they had the animated short come out, and she murdered her own mother figure, so I think maybe she might not like. She's got mommy issues.
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings.
You're so cute.
You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy.
Man, I'm just a celebrity everywhere. Can we go somewhere where no one knows me, please? So I can just exist in peace.
If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Of course, honey. Anything you say.
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
All right. When did we start this quest? 10 minutes ago. Hungry Paimon joke already. Let's go. Get your bingo cards out. Imagine if I actually did make a Genshin Impact bingo card. That'd be crazy. Hungry Paimon. Hungry Paimon's your free space.
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh, he's a cook too? Slay, honey.
Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Okay. Let's go. Yippee! Even the name of this quest, When the Hearth Flame Goes Out, is actually horrifying. I am so nervous about it. Like, I really am. Like, I get it. Star Rail's out here killing people left and right, so I know what Hoyoverse is capable of, but, like, it hasn't happened in Genshin yet, and I'm scared that it's just gonna absolutely blindside us, you know? Man. Okay. Where are we going? Right here? Yes. A bingo card would be hilarious. Yes.
Locals to use as a temporary base.
Poissons
I'll
on
come
there.
back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Oh, we're staying? Oh my gosh.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Kind of looks a bit small. I'm not being like shady, being like, "Ooh, you're poor." I'm saying like, are we all gonna fit in there? Didn't they kill Signora? Yes, but like she was a villain, so I don't think that counts. Like, okay, she's a boss. Of course she died. Like, you know. I'm not, you know. They've killed off NPCs though. Ones that I don't care about, but
well,
you know.
When I happened to run into
like,
you
oh,
two
I'm
earlier,
supposed to be
I
sad,
was actually in the
guess.
middle of distributing some supplies.
Yeah?
With this many people staying in
help you.
Poisson,
Poisson!
we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then.
Yeah,
I
it's
should
true.
probably make sure the rest of these
At least they're
provisions
being
get
helpful.
delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not.
I would be careful what we're saying, Paimon. You never know who might be listening. Wasn't Tartaglia a boss too? Yes, he was. Correct. I haven't done that boss fight in forever. I can kill him so fast.
Now that we finally have the chance
The
to
shotgun
see
was a
the
boss
life
as
of the
well.
house,
True.
we can take a good look at how you operate.
I think Signora was the only one that actually died. Died.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
See, they seem so, like, welcoming. They're like, hey, bestie, this is gonna be great. And then it's gonna be like we stumble upon some ancient secret we're not supposed to know. And then Arlecchino takes us out back. And then it's over. No, but I feel like the first time they play a, like, or play a killable character, no. Kill a playable character, it's gonna be the end
Finally here.
of the world.
The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go.
Capable boy.
Hello? Something caught your eye?
Buddy, close your mouth before a fly gets in there.
It's the traveler.
Ew,
in
back up.
Paimon.
Get away from me. No. Look at his little face. He's like, why would you do that to my friends? Liddy's like, boy, what are you doing?
No
way.
Oh
Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm not in the mood.
Hurry! The traveler and Paimon are here!
Introvert's nightmare. Bro.
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Yes, thank you, Lenny. The only sane person in here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's alright. Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
We're so famous. 5 people crowded around us. That's how you know you've made it. If 5 people want to see you. Where's the consistency in that? I want all my enemies to canonically disappear. I know.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Yeah.
Father told us about how you helped Linny.
These are all
According to
House
her,
of the Hearth
you're
people.
a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I'm sure. I'm just so mysterious and epic.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that she can move a mountain with her bare hands.
Who said that? That was a lie.
I heard
Whoever
Paimon
told you
eats
that
so
lied.
much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days.
Okay, well, that one's true. The only Hungry Paimon joke I will accept is when it's mocking her. Is this the first time people recognize you and crowded around you? Did you save multiple cities? Not even cities. Literal nations. I saved multiple nations. Yeah.
Wait a second. That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all.
It's true, Paimon. It's not even a rumor.
Oh, wait.
We can prove
When
it.
guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Gifts, you say? Okay, maybe I do like this.
We don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you.
Oh, Paimon's not greedy for once? Crazy.
Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
Arlecchino's raising these kids right. Oh boy. Terrifying.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Sorry, I did stealth in the first quest. I think I got that down, okay? The first quest in
that's
this
not a
whole
bad
game.
Idea. I know you usually prefer to fight
know
head-on,
you usually-
but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right?
They didn't mention that
When it comes
Paimon
to
it was
eliminating your
emergency food.
enemies,
Bad writing.
Staying quiet can go
I
a
know.
long way. Trust me.
Literally,
I would
like,
know.
it's... What kind of writing do they think that they are making here where they don't reuse the same joke for the 50th time? What is this? Cannot believe this. Bad quality.
I
Bad
was
game.
poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects.
Did she
So I'm not
poison
quite
you?
as good as I was before,
Was it the girl?
but
Did the girl
I can
poison
still
you?
give you some pointers.
Drink water.
Wait, when you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
Hey, Snezhnaya people are scary. We already know this.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them? Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
Oh gosh. Dia. Dia. Jokes are funnier the more you repeat them. Exactly. Dangerous suggestions keep coming one after another, and then it went too far. It went away too quickly.
Suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You
Yeah.
don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestions
Will I get over the fact that this is Blade's voice actor? No.
I would say your enthusiasm
No, I won't.
has certainly gotten across.
I cannot hear it at all in the slightest.
Really?
Yeah, it's fine. We feel the love, question mark?
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Okay, random NPC that I'm gonna forget about.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Oh, thanks. No thanks.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
Yeah!
All right, see you later.
Where are the people I actually care about? How relevant was all of this, too? I don't know.
Bye.
Bye. On the Genshin bingo card, we should have a slot that says random conversation with NPCs that has no impact. Mooncat laughed, but deep inside they knew how much they repeated jokes. Me too. I'm still saying poisson, so I'm one to talk. Wing ceremony, am I right? Yeah.
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth.
Literally, I don't know why you're surprised, Paimon.
When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets. Just out of curiosity, he was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Bro. Genshin isn't really that dark, but then every now and then it drops a line like that. Are you kidding? I'm scared. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. No, don't you guys know that that's literally like psychopath? Like literally diagnosable psychopath.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret.
See, that seems so tame in comparison. I relate to Foltz so much. No, no. No.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he
is around
handles
his
surveillance.
age? No, he's not.
He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions.
That's a 30-year-old man, okay?
I know you two probably aren't used to that kind
He's
of talk.
baby. No.
But I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them.
Uh-huh.
They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer. That's all.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. Literally, like, people, like, a lot of the time, like, killers in real life, like, have histories of, like, killing animals. Like, it's where they get their practice, you know? That's scary. Though, I guess if you're working under Arlecchino, that might be a good skill to have. I don't know. But I don't trust that. It's a fact that every Geekling viewer is deranged. Yeah.
Filial,
it's true.
Supplies are here.
Filial.
Thanks.
Hi.
And who are these two? Outsiders?
See, this person doesn't know me. So I'm not that popular.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
How famous am I really?
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm the
I heard
elusive,
you've traveled
famous
to
duo.
all sorts of places. Is that true?
Yes.
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Except we get sidetracked every 5 seconds.
Oh, good for you.
Every time I misspell a word, another pet dies. No! No.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently?
No.
I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Why are we talking about this? Anyways, pull up your imaginary bingo cards again, guys. Irrelevant dialogue that lasts too long.
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
I've been thinking of getting a firearms license soon. Oh my gosh.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Is this relevant at all? Is it?
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Dang.
After this mission is
Bro,
over,
British pet
I'll
shelter?
go get a
Why?
manicure.
Why would you say that? It's not the right kind of advertising. Oh boy, I almost got a bingo. Let's go.
Oh,
She's
maybe
gonna
I should
go-
dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Oh my gosh, I wonder how much of this is filler.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with?
I heard that.
Oh!
Paimon's big mouth, okay.
Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others. Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
We're definitely not all psychopath, crazy people. Yeah! Yeah, honestly, I'm like, how much of this is gonna mean anything? Why am I sitting through this dialogue right now?
Are practically foaming at the mouth right now.
All I need now is a black screen of this
I'm sure
happening.
They just
Yeah.
can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
The plan. Now, see, that's what I want to hear about. The plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Lenny. Come on, I won't tell.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then.
Have fun
If you
going
ever have
and
some time,
dyeing your
we should go
hair,
see the opera
buddy.
together.
Bye-bye. He slowly ambles away. What?
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably
I see in
head
a bad
back as
mood
well.
now. No. Is it the
Well, they
plan?
didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
Let's just not pry.
Right. We're only here as guests after all.
Liddy pulling us back into filler territory. I know.
Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
A real op, as the kids say. I know. Alright, temporary accommodations.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
I'm terrified. I need my mommy to come pick me up. I don't think this is good company. They have personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
Yeah, that's great, except when they're scary. Some thoughts need to stay inside, Linny.
Oh, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Oh my gosh, you guys, he's gonna cook. Let him cook.
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh. Fremine?
Remy!
What are you doing here?
Baby. Another baby. It's the child.
Hi. Hermione, nice to see you again.
You too.
Cutie.
I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth.
I wouldn't call for my mother when father's around. Yeah.
Hi.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I
Yeah.
seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
No. He wanted to make soup for us.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Oh my gosh, 2 for 2, hungry
Were
Paimon.
you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Wow.
Yeah, we've got some left over.
Is
What do
it
you need?
Penguin Guy? It is. It's the Penguin Boy.
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
Boop. Boop.
No problem.
So
Give me a second
cute.
here. Food, water. Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
No.
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night.
I don't trust it.
Could be because I'm growing, you know?
No, baby. You don't have to lie. Come
Fremine,
on.
you remember what I told
It's
you?
okay.
You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
You're not a big liar, pants on fire like me.
Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
It's okay. We'll figure it out together.
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
For once, Paimon says something logical. Okay.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Of course it does. She's the source of all the problems.
Just follow me.
Aw, baby, don't worry. I can help you. I'll help you. We'll fix it. Oh, am I going the right way? Yes. Okay, I was like, wait. It's okay, honey. Don't worry. Is it back here? I don't think so. Wait, it might be. A child.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth.
She's been hiding a
you are?
child.
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
Why does this look like the girl that was freaking murdered in Arlecchino's animated short?
You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy. Hello.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you. Does
Hey.
that name ring any bells, Lenny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
Maybe she lives in Poisson? Sorry. Poisson! You know? Have we considered that?
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
Oh.
From the looks of it,
Or she
I'm
could live in
guessing you were the
Poisson.
one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
Spoiler alert, Giggling. Ah. Man. I spoiled the little 3-minute long animated short.
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just
So
been
it must be then.
keeping her hidden.
If she's the phantom child, she got murdered
For how long?
and stuff, you know?
About half a month.
Half a month, Frebby! Maybe he is good at lying.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then,
Poisson.
do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
Well, I mean, he's been trying to make it so it's just him involved, but you had to pry.
You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that.
Yeah, baby, stand your ground.
Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He
I
wasn't
love how
able
this
to get
kid's
back
just
before the
sitting
poison
here
started
like,
taking effect.
grass.
And not a single person was there to help him.
Sucks,
That
bro.
night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the
Why
source
doesn't
of
the
voice.
traveler do anything about Father?
Maybe I was
Because
just
she's
hearing
scary,
things,
obviously.
but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life.
Mysterious voice.
That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices. It's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility.
Wow, look at the texture on this. Wow, it's wiggly. Our only weakness is scary stuff. Yeah.
If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
Did we confirm with her that she was the voice, or are we just assuming that?
I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
Yeah, we've already found out, so.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
In private, like, with me, or in private, like, without me? Oh, they're leaving me. Come on.
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
Yeah.
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
I think that's a little dramatic, Paimon. You think Fremi would bite someone's head off? I don't think so. I'm just saying.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
You mean the one that killed you?
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What's that supposed to mean?
Darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
That's great.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Oh.
Huh? What do you mean?
Liddy, he's like, I wish you had told me that you were breaking the law so I could break the law with you.
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised.
Aww.
After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The darkest and most
okay,
difficult moments of my
babies.
life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well.
Yeah.
Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood.
Bro, sibling stuff gets me really quick, man. I just, my little feelings. As someone with feelings, yeah, I have feelings. As someone with siblings, man.
You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone.
And found family? Like,
Not if I can help it.
Bro.
Looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Paimon, I don't think it's getting heated. Literally, Liddy's just like, I love you more than anything, my bro. You're just like, we're family, okay? And Paimon's like, oh my gosh, they're fighting. Oh my gosh. They're gonna kill each other. Paimon, I need you to, stop. As someone with feelings, this is so sad. Right?
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Alright. Good for you, child. Small child.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight. Or...
they're literally just standing here. It's not getting heated at all.
Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Bro, walk away! No!
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
No! I don't want the baby to cry.
We're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to
Paimon,
help,
there's a
just say
certain
the
degree
word.
of none ya business that you need to learn.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with.
Paimon
In fact,
really wants them to fight,
it
I
might be
know.
better if your stay ended
She's
here.
manifesting them fighting. Oh, sometimes having guests around can come in handy. No. Literally no. We're just... This is not our business, bro.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
I'm just taking a leaf out of your book, Paimon. You know, sticking my nose into everybody else's business.
When guests are
Everybody
around,
else's
families
beeswax.
are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Well, people also will stuff down all of their feelings when a guest is around. and then it blows up later. I know how this goes. And they literally weren't getting heated over here. Like, in what world was that happening?
I was really hoping to keep you out of it.
Don't fight, guys. That would be so bad. Right?
I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Aww.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option
I'm not
is
yawning
to
because
solve
I'm
the
bored.
mystery
I
of her
promise.
identity before Father is able to track her down.
Just because I'm tired.
That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
We all seem to be really good at that here, don't we?
I've tried that already.
And?
No.
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared.
That's inconvenient. Have we looked at the necklace she has? Something tells me that might be related. No reason, just because, you know, NPCs normally don't have special details like that.
She even
just
came
take
with
that
us
away,
all
you
the
know.
way to Poisson.
Poisson.
It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Like, just take that away. That looks like a magical item to me.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
The necklace.
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
Did Who's How tell us that?
Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish.
Something tells me the wish
First,
is related to Arlecchino.
Fremine,
Because of course it would be.
Something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Okay, but what about Lynette? The trio? Come on!
Of course. I promise.
Paimon is just making things up.
Alright.
Probably.
Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready?
Aww.
1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Oh. Lynette's here. Jump scare. How long have you been here, Lynette?
Whoa!
Lynette!
I guess Lynette is now involved.
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
Come on, you two literally are always together. What do you think?
And, when exactly did you get here?
I love when they actually have personality in these cutscenes, which is like never, you know, but it's nice. Add some variety to the people standing there trope.
You're an idiot, brother.
She's so funny.
And you too, Fremine.
Oh, no. Don't call them idiots. Man.
You 3, Traveler.
Oh.
And you 4, Paimon.
I love her. She's great.
Wait, what did we do?
We're involved. That makes us idiots. And Paimon, you are an idiot. I'm gonna say that's true.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her.
Oh, so she's literally known about her the whole time?
I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join
What,
in.
and she wasn't gonna do anything about it either? Boys, am I right?
If you don't agree,
They did
I'll have
miss
no
the
choice but to
obvious
report
necklace, I
everything
know.
back to Father. Simple as that.
Oh my gosh, now she's blackmailing us. Let's go.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette.
The sibling dynamic is dynamicking.
Well, I guess we're all in this together then.
All in this
After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move.
Yeah.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Let's go. I told you guys we can't do it without Lynette. And she knew. I summoned her with my thoughts.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
It really looks like you didn't eat it. I'm gonna be honest.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Oh my gosh, for once they actually addressed that. Well, I guess she can't eat. That makes sense.
That's right.
Blackmailing in
Based
my
on what I've been
family-friendly
able to
game?
observe, it
Yeah, the
doesn't seem
family-friendly
like
game
Clairvy
that
can
also has
interact with the physical
strangling
world at
pets.
all.
So family-friendly.
Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while.
That's kind of sad.
Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Imagine just like stuck staring at food, but you just can't eat it.
Does she know
Man.
that she has already passed away?
No.
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Linny about to try again.
Sure.
Did you know you're dead, lmao?
Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Hello. I love her.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody?
Is it?
The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
What a great way to phrase it.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
That's because she was brought in by the previous knave, Linny.
The roster?
Get with the program.
Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as
So she's out here
They say
she's
they keep a roster,
exposing
but
them.
it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
Oh,
In
lovely.
this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects.
Oh,
Those kinds
That's
of people
great.
aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
that's lovely.
Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend.
Perry.
She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Oh, great. Great. Convenience.
Me neither.
Another dead end. Or another dead person.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
Linny's like, just so you guys know, I'm a big liar. I don't know if you knew that.
Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
Vaguest question on the planet. All right.
A wish?
Yeah.
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
What's a birthday? I've never had one of those. Just ask the knave about that name.
Go outside,
Oh. How sad.
where the sun can find me. That's... it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in
Damn.
the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Things can't be this simple. It never is. It never
Okay,
is.
time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight.
Well, Does that work with ghosts? Can ghosts go outside?
Lynette, try and
I
find
feel
a
like
list
there's
of
a lot of things
executions
we
that
don't
Clairvy
know.
was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson.
Poisson.
We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Okay, that's not gonna get Arlecchino suspicious or anything.
Understood.
If everyone's like, yeah, Fremine just came around to asking about this Clairvy kid? You know that? And Arlecchino's like...
Try my best.
What about us?
No problem.
What should we do?
You should stay out of
I
it.
really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while.
No.
You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice
Veto.
casual conversation.
I veto that. Isn't that gonna look more suspicious?
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
I don't like this plan. I
I'll
don't
give
like
you a magic
it.
bird. If Father suspects
Bird.
something,
Look at this
all you
bird.
need to do is release it when she's not looking.
That is the bird
and
of all
it'll
time.
alert me that something's wrong.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, are you just holding that bird? It's my friend.
Of
Okay.
course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't
Where
seem
am
to
I gonna
notice
hide
us,
the bird?
There's no need to make contact.
I think
We'll
we
reconvene here
have
tonight
some
after all's
problems
said and
with our plan.
If the worst case scenario happens, and
I think we're
discovered,
trusting that Arlecchino's
just tell
dumb.
Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Okay. How do I always get dragged
You
into
too.
these things?
Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Great. We're just gonna have a little beach day with Arlecchino. No problems.
I really hope this goes
Wasn't
well.
expecting Arlecchino's quest to be
It
a
has
beach
to go
episode, but
well.
okay.
That's the only way this
Would
can
that
get
bird
resolved.
count as a pet? Just asking. No. We're not going down that route.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
We're going outside where you're gonna burn up and shrivel away. Let's see. Just gonna go here and then I'm gonna use the thingy to warp out. This thing. Whee! This is not concerning at all in the slightest. I've never been concerned, ever. Yo, you guys see who that is? It's Tardy Tartar Sauce! He's alive. He's alive and well. Hey, buddy.
It's the knave and child.
Mr. Worldwide himself. Let's go.
Aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Right, didn't you, like, die and stuff?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
That cough, it sounded so fake. He's just like, I'm sick.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial
I
Sea.
know, honestly, that was kind of
After
crazy.
I woke up, I realized I was
My
being
boy,
taken
it's my
back to
boy.
Snezhnaya, and well,
I started kicking and screaming because I didn't want to go.
I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
That's great, honey. So about your wounds and stuff, you got kind of beat up bad.
What sort of unfinished
Surprised
business
you
are we talking
only
here?
have a cough.
It has to do with Skirk. My
Oh yeah,
master.
her.
I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left.
Skirk. I forgot about her.
I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
That's true. That's but true. It's a good thing Child's here. It's gonna make the distracting a lot easier.
Basically, unless Master feels
I
there's a
keep
need to
moving
meet
like
with
that.
me,
Oh my
she's
gosh.
not going to be found.
What's wrong with him? He's glitching out.
But
It's
that
the
problem has
wounds.
an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Yeah. I'm impressed. I mean, he's standing up. He's fine, you know? Other than the occasional cough that's not even that violent, like... Maybe he was faking it. Maybe he wasn't hurt that bad, you know?
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over.
Yeah, clearly. Because you're conscious.
It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Girl, she poisoned you.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time.
Just gotta fight that whale a few more
The
days
old
and he'll be
man's
strong
been
enough for
putting the pressure
sure.
on me.
Yeah.
He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Great.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
They're really out here just talking about these, like, secret, confidential Fatui plans right in front of the person who has foiled every single one. Up to this point.
Helping Linny
my
and the others
gosh.
brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
She won't.
And what
You
a
haven't made her
sweet
mad
little
enough.
daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
We really need to see more of the Harbingers interacting.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
I feel like nobody's actually, like, in the Harbingers because they like the cause. I feel like they're all just selfish, you know? And it gets them what they want.
One I could do without, I'd say.
Like, they all hate it here. We're just standing here.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Trash-talking their colleagues.
So, dear guests of the House
Yeah.
of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Oh, we just wanted to say hi, you know? Since we're, like, new besties and stuff, please don't go check on Linny and Fremine and Lynette. They're fine. Don't worry. I came to tell you not to check on them.
we just...
See, this is why we don't bring Paimon. We just want to learn more about you, you know? We're so invested in you. What was the next region? Natlan. Or Natlon, or whatever.
Right! We're super close
The
to
pyro
Lily and the others,
one.
but we still don't know much about you!
Wow! Way to be believable.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh my gosh. She's getting sus of us already.
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like... Why do you call yourself father?
This is, like, not believable at all. Like, we just tracked her down just for that. No. Paimon should not be doing the talking.
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
Not land? Then what is it then? Yeah.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Aww.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
I know, way to not answer the question.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, no! We have to know, more about you.
Wait, don't go!
We're not good at this. She's sure to run into them. Don't release the bird. Where is the bird? What's up with your organization? Could you, like, info dump it? Info dump all the info to me, okay? I'm ready to hear about it.
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
I don't know why in my head I just imagined Arlecchino just like pushing him in the water. Just like, shut up, child.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
I know.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
He's like, you're not gonna be touching my siblings. I've seen what you've done to those kids.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Uh-ohs. He's out here saying too much. He's blabbing. Give us a small lower drop, father.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
That's Pulcinella, right? Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects? Of course she does. Look at her.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
I promise I'm not bored. I promise I'm not.
Never mind.
I'm not even lying.
I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say.
Sidestepped again, bro.
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about
crumb
you
of
taking
lore,
out many
father.
other members of the House of the Hearth.
Please, may I have some
and even
more?
going so far to attack your own family.
Wow.
I see.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Don't hurt me.
Based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Oh, yes.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
I love the pans and the traveler just like... Yeah, I did murder a bunch of people. Just like... Oh...
Although
that's not what we wanted to hear.
Say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things.
Just like casually admits that and then just moves on. No.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine?
Shock horror!
Why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
Because she lives there? I don't know.
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives.
I don't think it would have mattered.
They wouldn't want to save their homeland after all.
I don't think it would have mattered, honestly, because literally I showed up. I'm not even from this world. And it wasn't a problem. And I was able to help, you know? I don't think that was necessary.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Not really. So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed the other secret in order to change subject. It seems she's trying to avoid talking about her past. Yeah,
so,
no way.
You stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
I mean, I totally did betray them. That's what she should say. She should pull an Enjo. To be fair, the Traveler is also a known helper all around the continent. True. True.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Great.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention.
Honestly, Child's kind of slaying at distracting her. He's doing a better job than me, and he's not even doing it intentionally.
I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me.
He's like, I want to spar. Me wants to spar. Please, let me get into a dispute with someone.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Yippee!
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, save the kids and stuff, right? Just want to protect the kids, but let them spar to the death. That's fine.
Well, the
apparently not known
atmosphere's
enough to
not
have
half
some
bad.
fans,
I'm
right?
a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
She's like, I miss my family. We know, child. I want to go back to my family. We know, child. Right, I feel like the Traveler's popularity is not consistent. Like, we're either not known at all, or we're known too well.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
Bruh.
Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
He's like, I hadn't considered this.
Okay.
Sweet little Tonya and Tusser, no. Child begins to share story after story about his siblings. He really is distracting her.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going.
Good job.
Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Yep. Maybe let's try not to die first, child.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
Wait, kids can be mean? What? I know, news to me.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
I don't know why it keeps, like, glitching like that. He really is unwell.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
No, I think she's tired of our dumb face.
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
No.
Oh, what do you
We
say?
were just offering.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit.
Yeah, stay
I have
here.
some things to think about.
Okay. You stay here. That would actually be preferable.
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Yeah. I forgive you. It's no problem.
To keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going.
I know. Literally, what would we have done if Child wasn't here? We would have failed so bad.
Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Like, what were we gonna do, huh? Child did 90% of the talking. Man. Definitely something fishy going on around here. Oh boy, oh boy. 0 stars on Yelp. Worst host. Wouldn't recommend. I know, right? Cannot believe this.
Winnie, how did everything go?
Was it good? We found out nothing.
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
I could have told you that. Oh my gosh. What do you mean? Oh.
Everything was fine at first.
Flashback.
She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
And then she evaporated. Karina, no.
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Go away. Yeah, she really did evaporate.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
What did I say? I literally said that wouldn't work.
Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case.
Paimon, how dumb can you be?
Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
I don't think pushing works.
Oh, true.
I think she literally can't. Paimon, I think that's obvious. She's a vampire.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here.
Men.
How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
Yippee! This is gonna be no problems.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
Is this the list of people that have died, that they've killed?
We can each take a section. Here.
Man.
La Pouillade, L'Endroit, Chambel, Horaire.
Wow. We actually get to look. Wow. Look at all these dead people. These aren't them.
Yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kind of giving Paimon the creeps.
Paimon, you're so judgmental.
I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
See, Paimon, you're literally so judgmental. Like, she's like, oh my gosh, he's scary because he has, you know, a scar on his face. And Linny's like, actually, he was the nicest person I've ever met.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Bro, she killed him just for liking someone? What?
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
Honey, you've been brainwashed. That's not normal.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave...
That's not normal.
Okay with your life.
What would happen if that happened to one of your siblings? What would you say then? Yippee! We still can't find it.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete.
Ain't this a nice family?
Records dating back
I know.
Around 5 years.
How wholesome.
Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out?
No. No.
Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something.
Reminds me of my own family. Your family kills each other? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry about that.
I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange, you say?
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filial are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
Yeah.
That's to be expected, actually.
Last time I tried leaving, they said a car hit me.
Knowledge with us, taught us how to fight.
Oh no.
That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here.
Yeah, that's kind of not nice that they force you to.
As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Right? Like, kind of seems like they're screwing them over.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud.
That's kind of Not very poggies.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
You'll notice the violent ones like to stay.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
Secrets. I thought our cult was bad. I know.
I can't say
I'm
for
kind
sure,
to you guys.
but I think they've met Clairvy.
Oh.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
When did he say that?
No, not exactly.
When did he say that?
But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children.
That's no good.
People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
That's great.
And
love
they
that.
just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Maybe they did have evidence.
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to
I
be
feel
true
so
is
bad for
secondary.
these three because they're so gonna get betrayed. They're so gonna get betrayed. Like,
This is all because of
So
Project
bad.
Stuja, isn't it?
sad. They don't know any better. Giggling would never keep me from finding happiness, haha. Yeah, you can find happiness with me.
Whoa, hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either.
Nah.
I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
Which one's the Regrader again? Is that Pantalone? Pantalone. Pantalone.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis,
I think
we
it
now
is.
have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Yippee! Happiness is where the geekling is, exactly.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
No, it means
Key
more
role
drama.
is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience.
See, nobody wants to be here. Come on now.
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process.
Rip, my dude.
Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Doesn't this kind of prove the rumors right? That people are being thrown onto the front lines to die and stuff? I don't know, I'm just saying. Let's see. Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. Yippee! Should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn. Whoa!
Okay, super
Yeah.
complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, come on, let's get
Kinda
back on
doesn't get the
track.
connection.
External pressure has a way of
Oh, he's up.
exacerbating internal strife. You can't
He's
overlook
making
the
a
power
point.
of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions.
True.
I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal.
It's almost as if the Fatui are evil. Oh! What? I can't believe you would say this. That's news to me.
But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
Yippee! And then our little execution list is gonna get nice and long.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
Yeah.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't
Lynette's
do any
keeping
good.
everybody in check
It
here.
might even make matters worse.
Maybe we shouldn't be buddy-buddy with
We
them
should
after
focus on
all.
Clairvy for now.
Yeah. I need to get these guys out of it. I need to break their brainwashing.
Well, it's getting late. We should head back and
I
get
need them
some
to know
rest.
how bad it is.
We'll try again first
Why
thing tomorrow.
does everyone want to join me? No. I'm busy.
Lynette, you stick with me this time.
I mean, the delusions,
Fremen,
they
keep
killed
a
that
close
one
eye
dude
on
who I
Filial and
totally
the others.
remember.
Make sure they don't do anything they'll
Who,
regret.
Creepus? Yeah.
Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
And then we all walk into the same house because we're all staying in the same place. Hey. Rest at the temporary accommodation. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. And then they all have to walk into the same room. That's awkward. I just can't fall asleep.
Looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
Cringe.
Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
Yeah, she will. Have you taken a single look at her, Paimon? Oh my gosh.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Bro. Maybe you should learn to fight or something. You've got problems, but I'm also afraid, so...
Well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab Linny and the others and we can make a break for it as fast as we can.
Yep. That's a good plan, I think. Run away.
Look over there.
Oh lord, she running. What's she doing?
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Let's go Noom. We gotta figure out what's going on here. There's a lot of sussiness behind the scenes, and I'm gonna figure it out. Biggest brain in Fontaine is on the case. Hey. Can't Paimon disappear instantly? Doesn't she do that constantly? I know. I don't know what she's on.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
Just fading in and out casually. No problems here. Climb, Nuvi, climb.
Oh, look, she stopped.
Wow. Hello. How are you enjoying the quest? I'm nervous. I'm nervous. This is not looking good. Okay.
I opened the window while no one was looking.
Can't you just go through the walls? Aren't you a ghost?
Look how pretty the outside is.
Yeah. What quest? This is a documentary. I know. A window?
If only I could have more than this.
Yeah.
You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Well, no.
Please.
I never said that.
Help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know.
I am definitely very concerned about where this is heading.
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
Nah, I'm committed.
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me.
No. Whoever told you that is wrong.
As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value.
No.
You're handed over to the doctor.
Not that guy.
Experimented on,
The
and
real
given a fate
evil.
worse than death.
I'm ready
I've
for
seen it happen again
I'm ready
and
for
again,
his
and
boss
I've
fight.
had enough.
Can't wait to beat him up.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem
Dottore
like something
sucks.
she would do.
More and
She's
more by the
scary and all,
second.
but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
But Dottore doesn't, so...
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Oh my gosh, Paimon. You've
Everyone
ruined
thinks
everything.
she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
No.
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again.
That's fair, honey.
If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
No.
Harry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling.
Of what?
It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
I don't know, it could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer.
This is all
She looks
very
so young,
concerning.
But it seems like she's been through a lot.
Anything where Dotori is involved is not
We
good.
should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
Wow, that would be so
Perry
cool.
and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Wait, I think I might be getting it. Hold on. Perry is Arlecchino. I got it. There's certain points in this quest where I can hear old Paimon voice and it makes me sad, right? I've noticed that a bit.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
Your Paimon dies? No.
I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her.
Yeah, because Mother is the old knave, right?
What should I do?
And she sucked. Nah, Perry is a platypus, not the knave. Yeah, you're right.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
I keep forgetting that, like, Arlecchino's not her name, you know?
Alright, looks like we're all here.
The squad's all
Let's go
together.
ahead with the plan.
Anyways, I've got questions.
Oh? What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together? It's a very pointed question. A harbinger puts on a hat. Perry the harbinger! Yeah.
What makes you ask that?
No reason.
Well, we kinda ran into Clairview last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous.
The
and
Mooncat
he's done
expanded
all
universe
sorts of bad
grows.
things.
It does.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him.
The cognitive dissonance. I know. Big words. But the cognitive dissonance that these children are experiencing. It really is very cult-like, honestly. Go Google it if you're interested in cults. No, I'm just kidding. I'll help you know.
We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership.
Not that you're aware of.
I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Great.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairview was talking about?
I don't think so.
Soon I'll have enough cats to overthrow the big geekling and their authoritarian regime. No. Dream big, dream big.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement.
As
I still
far
don't
as
think that
you
counts as
know.
working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to.
I think she meant that the old knave was working with Dottore.
I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
We'll see, we'll see. The way you're all putting your hand on your chest is very suspicious.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but
yeah, let's not do that.
Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's not do that. She's scary. She might kill us. She's gonna be like, why are you asking?
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Why? We don't have child this
Lynette,
time.
You're with me. Fremine, you know what to do.
No, not
be
the
on
smiley
your guard,
face.
All right, let's get to it.
No, I don't like the smiley face. Smiley faces are threatening and scary.
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Concern. Yay! This is gonna be great. I'm not worried at all. It's gonna go so well with no problems, no issues. Yippee. Also, this Somatril is really just vibing out here, you know? How I wish, like, to be a Somatril on a float in the middle of the water, just dancing. I want to be that guy. Let me be that guy instead.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
No.
A little.
Perhaps
we were
if
having
you had
nightmares
less on
about
your
you.
Mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
Yeah. I want to know what she's been doing, just standing here. I bet $10 that the knave already knows about all this. Oh, of course she does.
So what are you planning to do now?
Of course she
Catch
does.
up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Oh no, she's got questions.
Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting
See,
me?
literally. We're so bad at this.
Us? Distract you?
Paimon, I'm gonna need you to shut up.
Good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
See, if I was actually the traveler, I would just grab her by that little halo and I would yeet her into the lake next to us. It would be less suspicious than this.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
She's so menacing.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
I don't like
the
this.
ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Okay, Paimon, be quiet. You
Children
already know everything.
always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all, a little
The halo
sting.
isn't attached.
I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer.
I'll take the halo and the cape.
Very patient.
How's about that?
Well, I'll
This
leave
is
you to think
great.
things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Okay.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
I'm not comfortable with this. I decline.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
It's pigeon time. It's pigeon time, baby. Bye-bye, pigeon that I've just been holding on to for the last day.
Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
Paimon should have watched The Incredibles. I know. No capes. I guess we have no choice.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
I don't want anybody to get hurt. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm a little bit fearful, one might say. I'm a little bit nervous.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
Pleasant conversation, ooh.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
Oh, am I a good companion? Thanks.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
Yeah, she's just trying to get us off her tail. Trying to get us off her tail when she goes and adds them to the execution list.
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine.
No.
Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate.
No.
All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Can we have a couple exceptions? Please?
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one.
No.
In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
I love how you skirted around that question, too. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Like, don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
For once, Paimon is actually spitting, and I agree. Come on.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an
What a
exception.
pleasant chat this is.
You
I thought
could
we were
say
supposed
our
to have a
principles are
pleasant
more
chat.
stringent than most.
Pleasant. Let's not forget pleasant. That's what I signed up for with this conversation, right?
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
No, that doesn't make me feel better at all. Let's not.
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
Oh, great. You imagine that? I'm gonna need a little more confirmation, honey.
As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
Says the one running the place.
Once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
I think you could figure out a way, to be honest.
But that's awful.
And also, how come Fremine, Liddy, and Lynette get to live? I'm just saying, I think that she's not very consistent with her rules.
Ah, you seem concerned.
I mean, I'm good with that. If they live, I'm good. But
I suppose I could turn a blind eye.
I'm a little concerned when she finds out just how much they know. Or are gonna figure out.
If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable.
Uh-oh.
Punishment will be severe.
Uh-oh. But we don't know how to get rid of Clairvy. Yeah.
Of course. Oh, and here,
oh boy, we better figure this out quick.
This belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
Oh no, she got the bird. This is bad. This is not good.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to
Hey,
chat.
no, no.
For the matter at hand.
When did she get it? When did she get that?
I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being.
I don't really want to,
There will
thanks.
always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned.
No, thank you.
Well, time to go.
No.
Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
I don't think I'm comfortable with this. No, we're not gonna just casually follow her like that. No. Just gotta run in there. Nuvi, are you in there? Nuvi, help! Help, Nuvi! Please. Oh. Wait. This way. Nuvi! Nuvi, I'm about to witness a crime. Help! Help, please. Please, sir. I am afeared.
It's been a while, Monsieur Nervalet.
Nervilet.
I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
Nervilet, I need you to strike her down instantly.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect.
Help. I'm just gonna send, like, signals to him across the room. Hand signals, I'm like, help.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
I can't even fully appreciate how beautiful and perfect he is because I'm stressy. But he is beautiful and perfect.
I see
Okay,
you brought the
he will help
traveler and
us.
Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I just do hand signals. I point to Arlecchino and then do the death hand signal. So it's like she's gonna do something bad, Nuvi.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go.
Yeah.
It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur.
She
Neverlet.
wrote it out? Bro, what if he missed something in the fine print? Seems a bit manipulative. What if it's a bomb? What if it has poison on it? I wouldn't be accepting that, honey. I wouldn't do it. It's a little... Oh, because she's got some tea in her comically large teacup.
I understand your request.
And look at
However,
that comically
at the risk of
large
causing
quill.
offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I feel like pointing at her and doing the death signal would come across as you trying to get Nubilet to assassinate her. I wouldn't be mad at that outcome either, honestly. Whatever he felt was fit with my absurd hand signaling, I would be fine. Nubilet's too good at his job to miss a detail. That's true. That's true.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Nervalet. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
I've heard about your special interest, autistic boy.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out.
Honestly, look how big these teacups are. She could stick her whole face in that, you know?
As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean.
Yeah.
Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren
This is just a normal conversation. This is no problem. Nothing wrong is occurring.
Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless.
I don't like how she's looking at us.
I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
No.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
No.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however.
Don't fall for her schemes, Nuvi.
To sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
Oop. Oop. He said your water nasty.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
Don't fall for it. She's using your love of water to get to your heart. Don't listen.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
Yeah.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
That sounds great and all, but what are we doing for you?
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Oop.
Tartuffe? That thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
She's so manipulative. Ugh.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case,
No.
I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
Don't do it!
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette.
I just, like, hold my arms up in, like, an X. Like, no! No! Don't do it!
Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy.
Man, she brought that
I
Fuji
hope
water.
I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting? Yes?
No more meetings. All done with meetings.
Indeed.
No.
I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
No. Commitment.
All right, Traveler Paimon.
He knows about a commitment?
Time to go.
Yeah. Nuvi, don't trust her. Nuvi, don't do it. Please.
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others. Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect
I trust
of her
him. I
emotional
do.
state.
I hope that whatever
Her
he's
mind is
doing
like a
will
still
actually
body of
help
water.
in the long run.
Who knows what darkness
But man, I
lies
don't
in
trust her at
depths,
all.
And the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible
It's really
strength
funny
of
how your
will
reaction to
that
this
gives her
quest is the
ability
opposite
to
of
master
mine.
her emotions. Either scenario,
Man.
however, suggests she is a very dangerous individual.
Okay, at least he knows. I'm sorry, I'm in a panicked state. I trust you, Nuvi. I do. I trust you with all my heart. Whatever you're doing, I trust you because you're a smart man and you're smarter than me and you're also way more level-headed than me, which Lord knows we need. So please just, okay. It's okay. Just assuming he wasn't manipulated by the funny water.
I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
Okay, well, he at least knows that she's, like, sus. Sus is flick, boy. So it's okay. He's got it. He's probably, like, double-crossing her or something. Because he's smart like that. Like, she's getting big betrayed right now, and she's not gonna expect it. Because he's so smart, right? Right? It's fine. This is A-okay.
What exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large
I think
body
there was a
of
reason
water,
why
and
she wasn't
some
talking
kind of
literally,
irrigation
Paimon.
scheme.
She didn't want us to hear.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Not really.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Yeah. I hope that Arlecchino didn't, like, sick somebody on him. Then.
Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Yeah, my thinking cap looks like this. I do. The knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. No! No. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. What is it? I mean, there's a lot of things. While we were talking in front of the Palais of Mermonia, she mentioned Clairvy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvy was this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Lydia and the others were going to act. Yeah! Oh. Oh. It's the guy with the scar. Uh-oh. That's why we mentioned him before. Okay. I saw him running.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
This is the guy that Paimon said looked scary. I want that to be clear.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
You guys. This is the man with the scar. I forgot his name already, but, like, don't you know, there can't be more than one person with a scar on their face, so it's him. It's him, you guys. My bad.
Well,
I didn't mean to absolutely
let me make it up
body
to you.
you.
At least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Gee, thanks. He looks familiar. It's the man with the scar.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to.
The news
it's not
boy.
Like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway.
Wait, they don't actually kill them? What? Plot twist, am I right? Yeah, what's up with this guy?
It's my fault.
Why are you
really.
here?
I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew.
What's going on?
I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
Okay, we'll take it. Oh my gosh.
What's going on here?
Uh-oh. Nothing.
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Uh-oh. He didn't have a reaction to her. Y'all notice that? The old knave, perhaps, was the one that did all the things with him.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just...
As much as I like Genshin Quest, the fact that they never give you any information that won't be used later makes them so predictable. I know. But at the same time, like, they either, like, have really obscure little things that will be used later, or they have full-on conversations that mean nothing. Like...
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
God, why'd she have to say it like that? Where's the cheeriness? Come on. She's like, your payment. Okay.
Oh, thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Congrats on the marriage, buddy. I hope you live long enough to... Oh yeah, because he said that... Lenny said that he, like, loved somebody. That he was gonna leave the house for her. And then he was never seen
now
again.
That my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Poisson!
We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
But... didn't he meet with her, specifically? So... But he didn't respond to, like... Didn't, like, recognize her. Did she, like, wipe his memory or something?
Why don't we... stick around for a little longer?
Subtlety is not your strong suit, Paimon.
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Paimon's trying to buy us more time, and she has no brain cells, so it's not gonna work.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are
She doesn't
meaningless.
kill people, Geekling. She probably just wipes memories. That would be convenient, wouldn't it? She could just wipe their memories of everything that happened in the house, right?
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her.
No. No! Not another pet behind the barn, please.
Wait, why generous all of a sudden?
It's because she knows she's gonna win
You're
either
not
way,
supposed to do something
Paimon.
bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Hey now. I'm not gonna take an insult like that. I could be evil if I wanted to be. It's just that I don't want to be, okay?
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Okay.
Wonderful. Here it is.
Menacing. Scary. I'm afraid. I don't like this.
Comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay.
No.
Sounds normal enough. What do you mean, when the time comes?
I'm not feeling great about
What is
this.
that supposed to be?
Whenever the music cuts out, I get scared.
That is for you to decide.
No. Oh, great. No choice. I love this game. I love having agency in my life. Love that. That's my favorite.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
The illusion of choice is strong with this one. Maybe I should just go tell Nuvi to, like, tail us and stuff. Like, maybe he can help us out here. Oh, that's not gonna be convenient. Why did they say hearth wrong? Is there a lore reason? Isn't that how you say that word? Hearth? As in, like, the fireplace? Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about this. We're going to nameless ruins? No thank you. I don't love this for us. In the slightest. Oh no! It's the place in the trailer. Crap. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is heading.
What is this place?
And the music cuts out. Yay! Yippee!
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building.
I need to check a
Now
dictionary
it's
real
more
quick.
than a pile of rubble.
Yeah. Wait, is this the old house? The place that she destroyed?
No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you.
Oh boy!
It was before I became a harbinger. And before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You're just gonna say that outright. Alright, let's go.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why, though?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
This is
Clairvy
concerning.
was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
See, that's the mother.
From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time.
Yeah.
And the House of the Hearth
See
was
what
under
I'm saying?
her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
Why would you kill Clairvy, though?
Clairvy was happy here. For a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
That
Exactly.
means it wasn't good,
The House
Paimon.
of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge.
And the person in charge was a big meanie pants. Is that where we're going with this?
Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title.
What, and you did that? Is that what's going on here?
It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
Concern.
They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions.
Sad news, I don't own a
Nothing more than
dictionary,
tools
man.
to be used and then discarded.
Great. So did Arlecchino, like, fight in those? And that's how she killed Clarvey?
But what actually happened to her?
But why would you, like, do that?
You said that Clarvey was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clarvey tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
You underestimate the power of a bad parent, Paimon.
Despite being Clarvey's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clarvey to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clarvey did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created.
Yippee!
Of
This
course,
is great.
There was one exception. Someone Clarvey's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Peruere. Okay. You know, you're not doing stuff that's too much different from all this. I'm just saying. Illusion of happiness, sending your kids out on missions they don't want to go on, you know? You're kind of a big hypocrite.
Wait, the friend that Clarvey mentioned?
Peruere.
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
Peruere is her.
Clarvey was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
Yep. Psychopath.
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clarvey longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clarvey told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed.
Aww.
There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clarvey proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will.
Why would you kill her?
Even with her body
Why
racked
would you
with
kill
pain,
her, though?
she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
What happened?
I killed her, lmao!
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure.
I'm gonna say, I don't like how she tells the story. Talking about yourself in the third person is weird. I know, right?
As ever.
Can't believe this.
It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself.
Great idea and all. What part of this led you to kill Clarvey, though?
Clarvey rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success.
What, so you kill her just because?
Clarvey never gave
Is that why?
reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clarvey still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
I don't think so.
Precisely.
Respectfully?
Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
Oh, she felt?
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately...
So, it was like those old duels from back in the day?
Peruere end her life.
Bruh.
From that moment on,
Man.
Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came
Why would
and
you
washed
do
it
that?
all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed
it wasn't
heir.
necessary.
Rather, her success
You didn't
left her with
have
an
to.
inexplicable sense of restlessness.
You could have helped her escape and then pretended you killed her and then went and, like, fought the mother, you know? You could have done that, but no, you decided to kill her anyway. Okay. I see how it is.
Unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
More murder. That's always the answer, right?
Who, Sabina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is
The
the
one
place
time
where
Paimon is
Peruere
speechless.
killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house.
They tried to escape for
Only
10
those
years.
Who survive
True.
get to write the rules.
But, like, okay. So just have Claire V hide somewhere then. While Arlecchino goes and fights the mother. Though I guess if it was a year since then, well, just go fight her instantly. I don't know. What's took you so long? I'm just saying. I think Arlecchino didn't really care. That's what I think. I think Arlecchino just wanted to be on top, and the little weak girl over here was in the way. That's what I think. But she's making it sound like a pity party.
Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along.
Yeah.
You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
Yep.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now,
clearly she's not a very kind and caring person, so I think she probably just wanted to get everybody out of the way.
After I defeated
going for the Harbinger position.
The moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity.
Guess I'm looking at this too much through the eyes of the author and not the character like you do. I tried to think about it that way. Like, why would she do this? Because she's a big meanie pants, that's why.
And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
What about the dead Clairvy that's been following us around?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire.
Yeah.
Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin.
Great.
You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course.
Great.
The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case.
Yeah, because y'all were besties and you betrayed her.
Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
Great.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed.
I feel like we're building up to something scary, and I'm not vibing with it.
Lose 10 years worth, however. And it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
Well, I see why she wanted to get rid of her now. Because Clairvy knows all her dark secrets.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house.
To be fair, I also think Genshin peaked with mod stats, so I'm very critical of everything else. Yeah, that's fair.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow.
I did like the Fontaine section a lot, but
the encounter is quickly forgotten over
it's been
time.
hit or miss since then.
Your attempts to expose
And
Clairvy
before
to
then.
sunlight, they failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there.
Great.
But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Maybe we could do something a little nicer.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished.
This is like the best written
That goes
Paimon's
for
been in the
filial and
last 2
mentor as
years.
well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand the difference between
she
Crucibina
literally
and
doesn't
myself
care.
lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
See? There it is. She's a rule follower. The one which speaks in such complicated manner was quite a miss, or so one thinks. Yep, I agree.
Is this really what you want to do?
Oh my gosh, the traveler speaks. What?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
What is this? What game are we playing? My
Whether
character
as a killer
exists.
Or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
You're causing both of those things with your children, okay?
Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
No.
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal.
Uh-oh.
I give your friends quite a bit more time.
No thanks. Okay, I'm getting nervous again.
Now, we'll just have to wait and see.
My nerves are starting to peak once again. Bug.
Here they are, Father.
These guys. I don't trust you at all. Crazy people.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
I don't like this kid.
Lenny!
Lenny, don't worry. It's gonna be okay. So Clairvy's here. By the rock.
Sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time.
No!
But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Oh, no. This is bad. This is really bad. Yee.
Are you Perry?
Yeah, that's right. Your friend's a crazy person.
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Bro, she's so happy.
Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we need that. I don't think that's necessary.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
See?
Father!
See? She doesn't love you.
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished.
No, we can fix
Overall,
it.
however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
I agree with the traveler back here. I agree with this face. Just I think that's the face I've been making this whole time. I'm not feeling good about this.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
She can kill these guys. I don't care.
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to—
These guys can go.
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
I'd rather the NPCs go. I don't care about them.
Yes, Father.
This little snitch.
Secret midnight meeting number 3.
Oh my gosh.
Participants: Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy.
Oh my gosh. The traitor among us? Kind of like an imposter. I know, there's an imposter among us.
Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in.
Oh my gosh.
Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person.
This kid. See, I knew he was a psychopath. Strangling animals. This is what you turn into.
Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
Won't even say them?
I did not!
Won't even say them out loud. That's how bad they were.
You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Oh boy!
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you,
the family's
and
falling
changed
apart.
Your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
I don't know. He's a scaredy pants.
You're wrong, Filial.
He's a coward, that's why. The animals is one thing, but being a snitch, that's a line you do not cross. Exactly. This kid's the worst of the worst.
We don't want you to die. You're our family.
So why are you ratting her out, then?
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
I have a hangnail and it's bothering me. Now's not the time for this. Calls them crazy earlier in the quest. What did I ever do to you? Right.
We all
That's so
live
nice.
in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial.
Well, what if she doesn't want to do that?
Betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
Babies! I'm scared.
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings.
The Poisson's not even helping.
Talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Yee! The Traveler should do something about the rat. Good guests get rid of pests. I know.
Filial.
We really should.
Nantoy, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm not taking it. I don't want to hear it.
I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Chaplow. You failed. Buddy.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake.
I think that what you did was fine, personally.
We broke the rules. Plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences.
No.
I'm sorry, Chaplow. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father.
Sorry ain't gonna work with her. Look at her.
We accept our punishment.
No.
Chaplow, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
No. No.
And so it shall be.
No. I don't, I know they won't die, but still. How do you know that? I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Father, please wait!
Liddy, do not. I need you to back up. Back up. Do not get close to her.
Something you want to say, Lily?
No. Say nothing, Lenny. I'll deal with her. You back up. I will kill her myself. You back up, okay?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did. Does it really count as betrayal?
Step over there, lady. I don't want you near her. Don't.
We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like.
Okay. This is fine. That's so sad.
I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been.
Yeah. I mean, he's right, but also, like, get back.
So please, Father, please, reconsider.
She won't. You're about to realize how horrible of a person she is.
I agree with Winnie.
Oh no, get back. No, no. There's two of them that are too close to her now.
Father, please.
Oh no! No, no.
Linny, you...
Oh?
I also agree with Linny.
Okay, Chaplow, okay. He's a little late, but, okay. Uh-oh.
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's Eggies. It's too late. The Traveler just sitting there, I know.
However...
But I guess, like, we wouldn't want to...
I suppose
we wouldn't
we shall have to
want
go
to kill her.
a different way.
Or kill anybody. You know?
Draw your weapons.
Ideally.
And
Also,
face me.
Facing a Harbinger. Good idea! The one who literally decimated this whole entire building when she was, like, 17. Yeah! That sounds like a great idea.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished.
Yeah. Yeah, so remember how I said, like, Arlecchino's not so great, and you guys don't know it yet? Yeah.
However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me.
No thanks.
Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
No.
Wait.
The Traveler could 1v1 Knave easy. Duel? Yeah, but what about these babies?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
I'm not loving this. I'm not loving this. Look at them. How could you hurt them?
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
Letting the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can I really win something like that?
Can I fight too? Let me fight. Let me fight. Let me at her.
If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed.
I'm gonna go feral on her.
Are you listening?
Is executing them really what she wants? It might be. It might be.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. She's really good at that, huh? That makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh.
That she
Looking
does.
at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
She's angry. And that's making her impulsive. Lynette's sword from a big sword. Liddy, a single playing card. Yep. That's how you know he's strong. That's all he needs. There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
She wants me to fight her?
What's wrong? Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Or am I walking away? I better not be walking away. Let's go. Yeah. She's the 4th. That's scary. Liddy's about to show her a magic trick. I know. Bro heard duel and thought they were playing Genius Invocation. Stop. Alright, I'm gonna kill her. I'm angry at her.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Yup, you bet I am. If that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is
I'm gonna beat you up.
Keep a firm grasp on your weapon.
Yeah?
And give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Fine, I don't care. I'll kill you. I don't like her. Mm-mm. Oh, we're going. Eh. Why am I dealing like no damage? Where's the damage? There we go. This is gonna be fine. I can do this.
Now's our chance.
Now's our chance. Oh my gosh, we have like in-battle dialogue. Sick.
Clouds high. The birds come.
This is fine. This is gonna be easy mode. I've got newbie.
Closer now.
Menacing. Okay.
With these rising flames.
I'm. And the stormy sky. Ah, concerning.
Destruction shall rise.
Why am I like not?
Have a taste of.
Oh no, she went uppies. What am I getting rid of? Oh. Hey now, stop moving. That's cringe. Let me beat you up. She's got a lot of health. We're only just now getting her to half. And we all know this isn't her first phase. What do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm doing, Liddy? Oh my gosh. Oh, charged attacks. Okay. Well, good thing I brought newbie. This team actually seems quite good for this. Other than the part where I can't freaking heal. Hello? Damage? Where damage? Uh-oh. This is okay, I can beat her. Hey. Honestly, this boss design is sick, but no. See, we're not beating that. What? No, we are. We will. Great. The platform heels. How is she expecting to fight in those? Don't worry. Ow! How dare you? That was so rude. That was really rude. Didn't even let me react. Casually just nosedives on me. I really like how much damage I'm taking. That's my favorite. Come on!
Your punishment
made manifest. Oh. That was a bit of a big hit. Ooh, that was a bigger hit. How dare you? He's up. Okay. What am I meant to do? Oh, she's the goo. Oh, watch out for her movements. Yeah. I'm watching. Oh boy. Woo! Uh-oh. Come on, we can beat her with the power of friendship. Frebby! Come on, Frebby, come on!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Come on, Frebby, you got it!
Oh, I know.
No!
Yeah, team attack.
I'm sorry, Father!
Oh, she caught it. Uh-oh.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Bro! Me with my dull blade's gonna get you. I'm gonna get you with my dull blade. Gosh. Oh, that almost got my eyeball. Oh no. We're stuck.
Father, no!
Come on, get out. The dull blade is powerful.
Made it out, did you?
Yeah, don't underestimate the dull blade.
Than I expected.
It's the Master Sword. Oh! Scary? Hey!
Crimson Moon. I can't move.
Uh-oh. Oh, girl. She's so scary. Bro. No. Don't touch me with those fingers. What are you doing?
Not strong enough to beat me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She touched me with her fingies. No. Where have I seen that black sphere before? I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, Star Rail, but red version. Uh-ohs. Oh, she's not in her scary form anymore.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
We're just gonna call it there? No!
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny.
Given that
Please
I
tell
am the
me we're
victor of this
okay.
duel,
Come on.
As agreed, the punishment stands.
Uh-oh.
No! I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Still gonna execute them, though? Okay.
Elwar, The bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Bruh.
Indeed.
What are you about to do?
They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved.
I'm not sure I'm liking how this
Once
is
ingested,
where this is going.
Searing pain
Oh, great.
will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
Oh, that's what she does. I see. Well, why'd you have to, like, make it so menacing, bro? Never forget the rat among us. So that's what happened with the dude. It is a memory forgetting thing.
If you can withstand the pain, when you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization.
I mean...
In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house.
I mean, I guess this is better than death. I told you she wipes memories. You got it, Mooncat. Smart. That means the young person that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside the Palais Maronia, he must have been the same Horreur we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was stressy. That was big stressy. If my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The Horreur that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Yeah. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives. That's what I'm saying. I prefer that.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
No, not entirely.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go.
But like, they'd forget all their, like, their family and stuff, like, that they've made in the house. That's sad.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore.
Look, if you're making your kids feel like this, I think you might need to reevaluate. I still want that kid in a bag, me too.
I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, filial.
This doesn't seem merciful at all.
You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes. Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver.
I didn't mean to hit the mic.
Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
I hope that didn't make noise.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life
What about
you
the
really
siblings back here? Are they okay?
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well.
Like, who all is gonna be punished here? Cause if their memories of each other go away, I'm gonna freaking lose it.
I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours.
Don't do it!
Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father.
You heard my dog. Sorry about her. Cause, like, Liddy and Lynette would forget Fremine. I don't want that.
Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
They're family.
Father.
Let's go.
Please. I need my little siblings to get out.
Grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk back.
Go away. He can grab my arm, okay? Get out. As a cat, I'm deeply offended by your dog. No, please. I need this kid to leave.
Claire V.
It's nighttime now.
Talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time.
Yeah, she just watched all of that transpire like, yeah!
You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come
I need one of those fire bottles. I don't want to remember this betrayal from you. No.
Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Claire V.
Oh, great.
That's what happened.
Way to be just straight with it. You're dead, lmao.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
I mean...
Oh. Okay, then.
Way to take it like a champ, Claire V, okay?
Huh? That's it? You
She's like, I guess I am
that?
dead. Alright.
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me.
But Perry would kill you, so... don't get too buddy-buddy with her.
Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together.
And then you went and killed her, Arlecchino. How do you feel now? How do you feel about that?
Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised.
The moon cat reference. I know. They really referenced you in this game.
But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, "For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die."
I feel like we could have found another way. Possibly. I get it, she was worn down, but like, come on. I wouldn't have agreed to do that.
I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you.
Man.
If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Yeah. She's a better person than me. I would be pissed.
Is that so? Even now, I'm
Reminds me, did you know that saying the moon is beautiful, isn't it, implies you actually love the person you say it to? I did it. That was awkward to say, at least. Yeah. Being tortured physically and mentally by your mother for 16 years would do that to you. Yeah, honestly, that's fair. I get it. Another reason why I need that flame bottle. Oh.
But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate.
Well, why don't you tell them that in the first place? Here they are, they're scared to death of you. They think you're actually out here killing them. But oh, they have a choice to leave.
It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
So Nuvi is the one who's not persecuting them. That's because he's the best. That's why. He's like, nope, I can vouch for that one. Ex Fatui, I don't care. Not guilty.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it.
Well, what if they don't?
Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too.
Are we trying to brainwash me into thinking that, or what's the goal here with this writing? Am I supposed to be on her side? Because I'm not.
I'm really happy
I still don't think this is great.
Over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
I think she still sucks, personally. Why would she scare my babies like that?
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless
drag
places.
me into this? Man.
Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Full of problems that everybody else makes you solve. That's what it's like. Yep. That's for true.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Yep! And all of them include a bunch of dramatic things like today, where somebody dragged me in to go help them because they're all useless by themselves. Oh gosh. What do I talk about? You know, I think that the Animo place is good for this.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard. Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Wow. Oh, I get to talk about all of them. Okay, let's find out if it really is 3 days straight. Geo time.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before.
Yes.
If I had some Mora,
the land where
I would
Muddy
buy
was
3
born.
new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother.
After everything you heard?
It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Sad. Sometimes I can understand YouTube Automod. What'd you try to say this time? Alright. Talk about the land of Electro. The boring one.
Those yokai you mentioned. What do they look
The
like?
fact she said she dreamed of being a bard implies we just told her Venti's identity. That's true.
I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Yep. His name is Arataki Ito.
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and
I mean, calling Nave a war criminal ain't that cash money, but I think she broke the Geneva Convention when using those children as soldiers. Yeah. Alright, Dendro.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying.
You probably shouldn't.
I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah, Arlecchino. Yeah. Maybe don't have your kids fearing for their lives. Maybe just let them know the consequences of their actions. Instead of being scary. You've traumatized them for life now. You're gonna have to pay for all their therapy now. Anyhow, she's really cool. You should like her because of drama.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
But my big brain saved them.
Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
I won in court.
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly. All thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
Yeah.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
To Arlecchino just back here like, oh, when is this gonna end?
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Clairvy is listening really intently to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax. But I'm not sure how long a moment like this can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
Great, so we're doing all this talking for nothing? As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her, and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. So busy thinking I almost didn't notice the sun has risen. Wow, we were talking all night? That's crazy. All night, bro. Oh.
Clairvy.
She's not getting evaporated.
You've worked tirelessly from the shadows.
Can we keep the mustache on Paimon? It makes her look exactly like the joke she is.
By my authority as the knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well?
No, you're not real.
Oh, I almost forgot.
You're dead.
It's getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel.
Why? She's a crazy person.
Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
It's sad for her.
May we meet again someday.
She never got to have a healthy relationship with anyone. It's quite tragic.
Clairvy.
Man.
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
Oh, that's what you care about, Paimon. Selfish. Selfish, Paimon.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
Why didn't you interrupt us? We were telling her all this dumb stuff that made no sense. Like, no real impact. Okay.
But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Okay. I'm worried about the children still.
Father?
Honey!
It's Linny! Hey, Linny!
Are the others here or not? She broke international laws. I know she's a child, but how can you be happy that your friend turned out to do that, right? It's Linny and the others. Where are the others?
Back here. Let's go check it out.
Linny and the others. It's It's just Linny, Paimon. Feeling bad yet? I might forgive you if you feel really bad about it.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
Well, clearly he didn't take them.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
Well, I'm glad they're not taking it, because I don't want them to forget each other.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king.
Okay, Linny would be great.
Yet you seem to have different ideas.
Linny would be great. I'm just saying. Any of the three of them would be a great successor to her because they aren't crazy people.
I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a
I'll at least give her props for giving them a way out.
Not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family.
Yeah, that's true. She's definitely still not a good person, but it's worth noting the other Harbingers would have killed her if she disbanded the house, or if they couldn't do their job. That is very true, and I understand, of course. I get it. She had a rough upbringing. Killing her best friend ever probably messed her up, you know? She's doing the best she can with what she has. Really, I'm fine. I'm fine with what she's up to right now, where it's like, they can choose to forget everything. But I wish that she told them that. That's the main thing, you know? Like, if she was upfront with them and she was like, hey, if you want to leave the house, you can. It's gonna be painful. You're gonna forget the whole time you were here. And you know what? Some people won't pick that, just like they're not picking it. But I think that if there should be given a choice. I think traumatizing people by making them think you're gonna kill them if they step slightly out of line is maybe not a great way to live. That's just me, though. You know? Dave is such a bad person. Capitano, on the other hand, he's hot, so he can't be evil. Oh, no.
You would do anything to protect them. Even if it costs you your life.
That's right. Liddy's a family man.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
No one wants to hear what you have to say, Fultz. I can understand Arlecchino and where she's come from and everything, but not you. Not you. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. No sympathy for this kid.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning.
She did plan this from the start, at least.
The moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
No. I know I had my outburst, but Capitano is someone I will constantly simp over. That's fair. He's cool.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it.
Unless they just kill him and he's not playable. That'd be horrible. Man. it's like, Arlecchino has good moments, you know? And clearly, if she could raise Freminet, Linny, and Lynette to be good people, clearly she's got something good going for her, you know? She just has some issues behind the scenes that she could be a little more forthcoming about. That's all. I think we should just get everybody into some family counseling and we'll be good to go, alright?
We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction.
Now that is true.
What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time.
Like, she's never been the type where she, like, won't compliment them, you know? So at least that, she does give them positive attention, too.
Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That
she could just stand to be a little less scary.
Is what I truly see in you.
All this could have been avoided with some therapy. Now that's the underlying issue right here. Everybody involved in this scenario needs therapy. I don't care. We would have been all good if that was not. If that therapy had happened, no problems.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in
She's
store.
A very interesting character, though.
Being
I'm
at the
very
head of this organization requires the
she's
strength
definitely
of will
different,
to face whatever comes.
which we need in this game.
Caution will only hold you back.
We have a lot of very samey characters, so having someone that's got a kind of crazy backstory with morally gray actions, it's interesting. It adds flavor.
If reaching a certain
flavor that we've been desperately missing in this stale game.
I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I mean, like, she's making sense, you know?
I understand,
It
Father.
makes sense.
Thank you.
It's not that she's not smart or doesn't have good things to teach. Her methods are just not so great.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
After all that. And he's just like, no.
You've done so much for me, Father. And that kindness
and
must
like,
be
it is
repaid.
true. Like, she does
Plus,
actually,
with
like,
Project Stooja at
you know,
hand,
take
there are
in
many
the
dangers
children and
ahead,
everything.
And I, for one, don't intend to back down.
Like, I will say, I appreciate what she did for the three of them. Because that would have been worse.
Protecting
somehow.
my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stooja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
And if Linny were to follow in her footsteps and, like, become the leader, I think it would all be sorted. He would be great.
Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Oh boy. Is she talking endgame stuff? 'Cause, like...
As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment.
You better remember it, and you better not bite me again. I'm scared. I'm scared of you.
No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach
like,
our
I don't
desired
think she's necessarily good or bad. She's very morally gray. Liddy would make all the house's problems disappear. Disappear with sparkles. Wow. Wait until 2 days later. Yippee! Time to dissociate. That's not the right one. Wow, tools update. 1, 2. Maybe she picked Lenny specifically because he's, like, not as traumatized as some of the other people, too. Like, not just because he's a good person and he's a good boy and we love him, but because, like, he doesn't have as many problems as she does. So maybe she recognizes that he would fix those problems.
Didn't Winnie say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Booth d'été?
Wait, it's not over?
Paimon wonders how they're doing.
We have to go check on the babies.
We should go check on them.
Also, hold on. There's a chest right here. But you know, I think that makes sense. Like, that, like, she knows that she's got problems, clearly. So, maybe she's purposely picking someone that she knows will maybe fix things. That still is loyal, but less problematic. Can this thing just go away? Puts the kid in the magic box. That's how he deals with the dissenters. Just stick him in that box and then they die.
Who says there aren't
True.
benefits to a life of wandering?
Okay. Where am I going? Oh. Here. We have to go check on the babies. Make sure they're okay. I was worried that, like, someone was gonna take it. Like, gonna take the deal. That was concerning me. Babies.
Lynette, Fremine, how are you feeling?
Head pats. Head pats for everything you've gone through.
Much better.
Yay.
Whew, what a relief.
I need these 3 to be okay. I'm
about
so
you?
worried about them.
Are you feeling alright?
Don't worry about
I
me.
knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over.
No.
Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone?
Yeah.
Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
She gone.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
You have? Hmm?
Wait,
How?
You've met the former knave?
How?
Crusabina
How'd that
died
happen?
a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh.
Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere.
So
in
he
the
must have been
house
really,
was
really young.
suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued
Because he's
so
younger than
much
the
had already
twins.
come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
Yeah, I'd imagine not.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself.
Yeah. It's kind of traumatic, so I guess I get it.
The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it.
I mean, I think it's fine to be grateful for that.
The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now.
I guess.
And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her.
Yeah, at least Arlecchino does kind of care, like, about everybody in the house.
Just as a tool would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
No! Don't think about that.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
I mean, at least they, like, you know, it would be something if they felt, like, you know, resentful towards her, but stayed just out of obligation, you know? But I get it, I guess.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go.
Just don't go too far into shadow.
So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
I got you, honey.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just, you know, we'll just let us visit sometimes.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, baby.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
They're somewhere, I don't know.
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently.
Ah, finally, the opera's comment comes back. It was actually worth something. Let's go.
They seemed happy.
I don't think we needed a whole 5-minute conversation with them.
Finally found the kind of life
to have the opera thing come back around, you know? But, you know. Well, I did enjoy that quest. It was good, even though it, like, hurt my feelings all the time. Even though it was scary.
Time to go.
And I probably have heart palpitations. It's okay. It's okay. No, I don't have enough for another one. Too bad. It was a good quest, though. It was well written. I don't know why I do this after quests where I just run around. Like, I gotta process. It is over. It is. I'm just gonna heal her up. Okay. Oh, hit my mic again. I need to stop doing that. I don't know why I can finally see what happened in Terraria. It was successful. It was good. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. 20 days out. There's gonna be another event coming up. So we might play that on stream, like the big event for this version. Might do that. If that event doesn't run for whatever reason while Arlecchino's banner is up, I still have some of these. We still have newbies to do, and we have the hangouts. So I would probably do those. So yeah. Either way, we'll figure it out, and we will attempt to get Arlecchino. I'm sure you did great and nothing bad happened. Definitely. Never have anything bad happen. Ever. Never, ever. Anyways. Well, this has been fun. I am emotionally scarred, but also not as scarred as I could have been, so I think we should be grateful for that. But you know what? Actually, I am emotionally scarred because of Dia. It's all Dia's fault. Dia's the real villain. We're gonna get to Snezhnaya, and we're gonna find out that the Tsaritsa is actually just Dia. And I wouldn't be surprised at all in the slightest. So, yep. This was fun as always, indeed. Next stream is Hollow Knight on Friday. So, yeah, we're gonna have fun playing Hollow Knight. I'm excited for that. Of course, I love playing Hollow Knight. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad we got a Mooncat reference this stream. I know, that's such a win. Hey, this has been fun. Dia Pyro Archon confirmed. I know. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, as always, and I hope that this was a chill time. Anyways, thank you all for joining, and that is all from me today. I will see you all in the next one. Geekling signing off. Bye-bye.